Hello, this is Ricky here from Wall of Sound. I am in an alleyway dark somewhere in Melbourne, chatting with a couple of guys from German metalcore band Half Me. I've got two Chris's here with me. How you going, gentlemen?
Hello. This is Chris.
This is also Chris.
We're doing good. How about yourself?
I'm doing great. I'm really excited to finally see you guys live for the first time.
Thank you.
How's the Australian tour been so far?
Sick.
Pretty hectic. Nothing we used to.
Yeah.
It's just like
That's true. Yeah. Really killer shows. It's warm. People are hot. The shows are hot. I mean, the people are as well.
The people are hot, the weather's hot, everything's hot around here.
It's just everything hot, yeah. Literally everything.
So you've played Perth. Where else have you played?
Adelaide and Geelong. Is it Geelong? I don't know.
Geelong.
Geelong.
And it's very cultured of you to have already visited Geelong in Victoria, Australia, so well done. So for those that don't know much about you, your name is Half Me. You're from Germany.
Exactly.
And you've released 3 EPs to date, is that about right?
Oh, we did one album and then one EP.
Sweet.
And then we're doing another EP. Am I allowed to say that? Yeah, we're doing another EP right now, and yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's the state of the art.
I'm with my favourite editor, Adam Rice, right now, and we didn't realise we'd be getting a scoop 2 minutes into the interview about a new album already. So everyone set your alarms. We've got some brand new metalcore coming our way.
Hell yeah.
Tell us about the new album, if you can.
We're playing a new song off of it tonight. We're gonna release it fairly soon, I guess. It's just like the continuation of the Opium EP. That's about it, I guess, like from my perspective.
yeah, you can see it like a 2-piece album split into 2 EPs. No, 1-piece album split into 2 EPs. And as Chris said, it's a continuation. It's more simple but more hard and more in the face.
Yeah, it's rough.
Epic. I love rough. And that sounded very sexual, didn't it? So
I like it too.
You like it rough too? We're going to have a good
Yep.
time tonight. So I've been listening back to your releases so far, and I've been hearing a lot of sworn-in influences. Is that an accident, or is that a deep part of what's
No
shaped
accident.
you guys?
No accident.
I would say like every one of us loves Swan In, like especially the older stuff. We grew up with it, and we thought like they kind of expanded the genre in their style.
Death Card pushed the envelope.
So it's a huge influence. It's nothing like very intentional, but like our influences are there, and they kept swamping into our style. So yeah.
Yeah, and also we keep hearing that. Like people always compare us to Swan In. So, like you said, it's not intentional, but since people bring it up, we kind of roll with it.
Go with it, mate. And it's a real compliment. Death Card really
Right?
shaped the genre, right?
It did, right? Yeah. So, yeah, I'm happy people bring that up.
Love that. Let's go with it. Now, speaking of influences, I spoke to you before this interview that Adam and I listen to a lot of European metalcore and deathcore at the moment, and I'm just curious, just from your corner of the world in Germany, have you had bands like Heaven Shall Burn and Caliban and stuff really influence your sound? Because I heard a bit of Heaven Shall Burn when I listened to
I
you
had
guys.
my fair share as well. Yeah, Heaven Shall Burn were pretty cool. I liked them a lot back in the day. I'm not too much of a keen listener right now, but yeah.
Yeah, they were
They
awesome.
played a lot. Like all the big festivals in Germany, they always played them. And to me, the most I think the best part about it is that once you kind of like get to know the guys or like see behind the scenes, they're actually like super humble people, like working normal jobs, you know. Actually, like one of the guys, it's a fun fact, one of the guys is like picking up dog. Am I allowed to say the word dog shit?
Say it.
Yeah,
You
literal
can
dog
say
shit.
One of them is also a doctor who like works part-time doing music and then doing like doctor shit. So
Wow.
This is down to earth.
It's so interesting. There's a member of The Offspring who has a PhD. There is a member of Steel Panther who's a doctor.
Steel Panther.
Yeah.
Doctor in what, though?
Yeah, probably pussy. But yeah, so it's interesting to see these alter egos. But yeah, Heaven Shall Burn. Fun fact is that Swedish band Imminence recorded a track called Heaven Shall Burn,
Right?
and it sounded exactly like Heaven Shall Burn.
It's crazy.
Did you hear that?
I had a listen, yeah. You didn't? You heard
No,
the newest one?
Yeah.
Where they go like melodic death metal or something?
Yeah.
Like really genre bending?
It's good stuff.
Yeah,
I like
right?
it.
Mhm.
Speaking of Sweden and Imminence, let's go to Throne, who you're supporting tonight.
Yeah.
How do you guys know Throne?
I think it goes back to when they released their first track. I think we kind of simultaneously were like signed to Rising, and I think back in 2021 we had a tour with them throughout the summer for like 4 shows.
That was 2023.
Fuck me. So they're not far from Hamburg, so like location-wise we're kind of like near each other, and people compare us to them as well. So we kind of got in contact with them, and yeah.
And just shortly before that, we actually did the album, of course. Like they dropped their first song, and then we were writing the Soma album, and we wanted to have someone feature on one of the tracks, and was Ex Negativo. And we asked Marcus to do it because I actually fucked with his old band when they played my small little 20,000 people hometown like 10 years ago. What was the name? Ruined, I think. Yeah, like it goes way back.
Wow.
And I always wanted to have him on one of my band's tracks, and that was the perfect time, and that's kind of how I got it started. Like they're just best dudes.
That's unreal. Yeah. That's the thing about Europe that we don't have in Australia, is that you've got so much around you. Yeah, you got people, and you've got multiple countries.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
You just got too much land and not that much people, right?
I know. There's like these maps where you see where the population of Australia is.
Yeah.
These 3 little dots around Melbourne. So crazy. So what else in Germany? We've got Electric Callboy who are blowing up.
Yeah.
Is it hard to be in their shadow right now when they're just like insane?
I think genre-wise is very much like different from our stuff. We try to not be too connected to the German scene as well. So we try to be as much as possible outside of Germany. And I think also from the style, we try to not be too German in that sense.
So we're not looking at supporting Rammstein anytime soon?
No, definitely not.
Fair enough.
They're actually cancelled in Germany, kind of.
Yeah, I saw a bit about that, and the lead vocalist is now kind of doing his own thing. I haven't really been following it, but there you go.
Yeah.
Let's not get
we won't get deep in that one. So what are you looking forward to most in your performance in Melbourne, which is in the next hour or so?
Yes, it's in 1 hour. That's true. The venue is big. There's a lot of people.
Yep.
It's sold out, like the whole tour is. I'm just really keen for that, for the energy, I guess. Yeah, because so far, like every show has been super special for us. I believe that Australia is like one of our biggest like streaming markets. So when we got here, it was like we couldn't really believe that people actually, like that many people fuck with us, and apparently they do. And so we're just really interested in how it's gonna go, like how the response is gonna be for us. First time being here, you know, especially being here just by playing some breakdowns. So yeah,
it's really interesting. You're not the first band from Europe to tell us that we are one of the highest Spotify listening areas in the world. 1056 we hear about a year ago, and they were saying the exact same thing. I don't know, we just appreciate European metalcore and deathcore.
I appreciate that.
We love what you're doing. What I've also noticed is that I was talking to you guys before the interview started about how many European bands have been coming around here lately. We had Landmarks come here last year, 1056, Imminence, like there's just so many coming down. And what I'm noticing now is that after supporting a band like Throne or like, you know, whoever else is coming through, it then is followed by a headline tour as well, like Throne are doing now. Do we reckon that after this tour we could expect something bigger in Australia?
Hopefully, like after this tour, like after the third gig yet, we said like we just want to tour Australia after this, so we are kind of spoiled here. So absolutely, if we can make it possible,
we want to come back.
Absolutely,
we'll have you back. What's your favorite food you've had in Australia so far?
Guzma y Gomez. Yeah, like when we were in America, we like every day we went to Taco Bell, and we kind of like fucked with the Mexican food, so that's the best alternative.
Dude, it's like Taco Bell has been the only place that like properly serving vegetarian dishes at like late night hours. So we looked for something similar, and we didn't get disappointed.
Nice.
Like Guzman y Gomez is probably, hands down. We were thinking, we're joking, but now I'm like seriously debating with myself if I want to get their logo tattooed.
Yeah. I think you should do it right now.
On my face?
Yeah. Before the show. Speaking of vegetarian, you reminded me of our good common friend Josh Monk, who is a vegan.
Shout out.
In Sugar Spine, one of my good mates over in the Netherlands right now, originating here from Sydney actually. How did you get to know Josh?
Shout out Josh. We played a show with him. Or actually he was at one of the shows. Was that before that? I don't know. and we started talking. He was just a really nice guy, and he still is.
A really handsome guy.
Oh yeah, that as well. Yeah.
I love that he was a nice guy and still is. That's always a good sign.
I have to clarify. Like, we're Germans, we gotta be precise, you know. So yeah, that's kind of how it started. Got to know him a bit. Started talking to him. Like the whole band is just full of sweethearts, and just outstanding guys, outstanding music, and they invited me to maybe do a song together.
That's epic. And,
So-
is that coming out soon?
Kind of, yeah. Yeah, in the like next 1 or 2 months, I believe,
Ooh,
depending on
we
when
got
this is
scoop
coming
number
out.
2.
Yeah.
I love how we're in an alleyway right now and we've got cleaners and toilets.
Yeah,
and
we're
people
sorry.
kicking us around. It's very, very rock and roll around here. Anyway, look, half me, it has been an absolute pleasure chatting with you here at Wall of Sound
Thank
in
you.
Australia. We cannot wait to see you live in just a few minutes. And we just wish you all the very best for the rest of your Aussie tour.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank you so much.